guys, in this video I'm going to show you guys how easy it was for me to create these custom zip-ups for a wedding. So first thing I did was pull up Cricut Design Space and I typed in S monogram. S is the letter I was looking for. Let's say you're looking for the letter A, you'll type in A monogram, and so on. So these are all of the options that Cricut Design Space already has created for you. So nice, so easy to use. You'll click on the one that you want and it'll show up on your design space. So next thing is sizing. The size that I used was everything was between 4 and 5 inches. Okay, so I measured the sweatshirts, and all the sweatshirts that I was making were between the sizes of small and extra large, and anything between 4 to 5 inches looked good on the sweatshirt. So that's the size that each letter is individually. The only reason why you see me changing the color of the letters right now is because I'm working on other designs on this same page, and I'm not ready to cut the other designs out. So when you change colors, only cuts out what you choose. Okay, so I did change the material size to a 12 by 24 matte. It's bigger, it can cut more things at the same time. Also remember to mirror. Mirroring is very important when it comes to anything that you're ironing on, because it pretty much reverses the image. You'll see whenever I'm weeding the material and about to iron it on, how it peels off. So right now I'm just organizing everything on the mat before I hit the cut button. Just spreading everything out to make sure that there's some room on there and that everything isn't on top of each other. It just makes it that much easier. So after you hit continue, you select iron on vinyl, and then the Cricut machine cuts it. After it's done cutting, I do cut up the letters individually. Okay, so it printed off on a big sheet. I cut them individually just so I can do them one by one. So I put the letter back on the mat. I started in a corner and then just peeled it back. You do want to take your time. I did speed up this process, so that's why it looks like I'm going fast, but I was actually going pretty slow because you do want to take your time and make sure that you're not removing anything that does not need to be removed. So the only thing that should still be on this clear sheet, I guess that's what you'll call it, is whatever you're ironing on. Everything else in terms of the negative space has to go. So this is the J. There's a little piece I missed. All right, got that. So this is the J. This is what it looks like. And then let me show you another letter. So again, I started off on the edge somewhere with the peeling process, and then I just kind of slowly ripped it back. Yeah, so you'll just repeat this process until you're done with all the letters, and then I'll show you guys how I ironed them on. This is what the S looks like. I made about, I believe the bride asked for like 8 of these. I honestly don't remember the exact number. You're not gonna see me do all 8. That's a little boring, but I am gonna show you guys one more just so you get the general gist of, you know, how this process works. If you haven't already, guys, please remember to subscribe, like, share this video with someone who you think could benefit from it. I would greatly appreciate that. These are the zip ups that the bride provided. Everything can be found in the link below. The heat press that I'm using is the Cricut Easy Press, I believe it's called. It's smaller than most, but this is great for small spaces. So what I'm going to do first is lint roll the area just to, clean it up a little bit. And then the sticky side goes down okay, and the glossy side goes up. So remember how we mirrored? This should not look mirrored when you put it on. So the way that you put it on is the way that you want it to look. What I'm also doing is measuring just to make sure that everything is centered, because I am going to repeat this process 7 more times. And so just to make sure that everything is aligned correctly. So now I am taking the heat press and I'm applying pressure, okay? I did put it on the highest setting and I'm applying pressure slowly. This was also a cool peel, so meaning if I peeled it while it was hot, the design would mess up, okay? So I had to wait till it cooled down a little bit before I lifted it up. This is what it looks like. So now I am going to lint roll it again, and then I'm going to add the Teflon sheet, and then I'm going to use the heat press again and just iron everything down just to make sure that everything is solidified. So this is the final look. I do think they turned out pretty great. I'm gonna repeat the process 7 more times. I'm not gonna show you guys 7 more times, but just so you guys have a general understanding of how I did these. That's all that I have for you guys. This is the final product. This is how they turned out. Again, please remember to subscribe, like, share, comment down below, do all the things, and I greatly appreciate you guys watching.